My bad. Hey, I'm live after like a long, long time, but I didn't have a plan for this. I just came on, so I'm just gonna do a little bit of sewing. I just got off my work computer stuff. Some meetings ran late, and just decided that I'm also cooking, so I'm not gonna be here forever. But I would like to get back on YouTube once and again every now and then, so figured I would just do something impromptu. Hope you can hear me okay. If not, that's fine too. Again, I didn't set anything up. I'm just here. So, um, I won't also probably won't be looking at this too much, but right now I am. It's been taking me forever to sew this skirt. Doing the Mave skirt by True Bias Patterns. Love her patterns. I'm doing the long one. It's layered. So I'm working on right now. I'm working on like this bottom part, attaching the bottom to the middle ruffle. Let's see if I can show it to you without messing up my progress too much. So why this is looking like this? Because it's pinned right now. I'm working on connecting these pieces. I had to do the gathers. So all these pins. So that's been fun. uh yeah. So yeah, I mean that's pretty much it. All right. So if you're ready to watch something boring, keep on watching. If not, move along. Okay. Mm, I think the last live that I've done, probably well over a year ago now. Um, Time is flying. But right now, what I'm doing is um, just a lot of people are here all of a sudden. So I'm doing this skirt. I'm doing the long version. I'm attaching the bottom ruffle to the middle. So right now, and basically it's like huge, and then you have to like gather the bottom ruffle to match up with the middle ruffle. So that's what I'm doing right now. Um, so I've had these gathering stitches. I'm working on pinning all the way around so I can sew it. Thing is, I may run out of pins because I'm the type to use like a lot of pins, like whether I'm doing like a shoulder detail or I just do it. I just do the most. So that's where I'm at. I think I'm just gonna keep going until I don't have any more pins, and we'll go from there. Realize that's probably not the best angle, but it's all right. So again, I've got some gathers. I need to make sure that they are spread out equally along this skirt bottom. So I'm just gonna let them out a little bit until I can match them. Okay. Looks good. Good enough. It's crazy. I'm going like so much faster right now than I usually would if I was just like working by myself. Still working by myself, but you know what I mean? Without a camera on me. Gotta bust out my little chicken. Have more pins here. All right. It's almost time to sew this together. All right. Ooh. That's good enough. Not gonna be perfect, but it's good enough. I'm eager to sew this now, so. See, some of y'all said hi. Hi. Hey, y'all. Okay, I told you I like overpin, but it's cool. All right, so now I've got all of that. So I'm going to sew around this entire perimeter. Okay. See how well can you see this? It's probably gonna be good enough. See the instructions. Half-inch. Cool. This may take me a while because I'm really not trying to, oh, you can't see anything. I don't want you to see me. I want you to see the sewing. Okay. Well, that's not a bad angle, but how am I gonna keep it there? I did not think this through. Maybe that? Sure, let's try that for a while. Sure. I keep stopping every few minutes because I'm really not trying to run over these pins. Some people sew over them just fine, but like I have definitely had experiences where I've broken my needle and it gets a little scary when the bottom part of the needle breaks off. Yeah, your eyes are just too close to this thing. I don't know. I don't like it. I don't do it. Sometimes I can't help it, but for the most part, no. Okay. This is the bad thing about overpinning. I'm an overpinner, and then it takes you forever to sew it all, but you know what? We are getting there. We're almost halfway. think we filled this up too much. Now, put our little chicken back, and so we still have plenty more pins to go. We're about halfway around the skirt bottom, or bottom tier. So we are getting there. Sorry. Yikes. Okay, we are almost there. Okay, guys, we made it. Okay. All right, let me show you what we got. All right, so again, making a skirt, a tiered skirt, you just have to go around all the way around, and I was attaching the bottom ruffle, but so far so good. So this last piece is what we attached. Let me try to orient you a little bit. I don't think I need these pins in here anymore. There's pockets here. So right here. I still have more pins in here. I had these pins in here to hold the pockets, so I wouldn't. The pockets hang down pretty low, and so to avoid like sewing through the pocket as I added the other tiers, I had to pin them. But I can unpin them now. But here's a pocket. Girls, we love our pockets. Okay, so this is a good sign. But I'm also gonna take it to the serger. So that was like, just a regular sewing machine stitch. I'm gonna show you the guts of the garment. So this is a serger stitch. So I'm going to, which is a nice finishing stitch. So I'm gonna do that same thing to this is the seam that I was just painstakingly doing. So now we're gonna go to my serger and I'm going to use that. That one is much louder than my sewing machine. So, but it's gonna be fine. It's gonna be great. Oh, let me show you my serger machine. It's just some cuttings, don't worry about that. It's a little messy. But I'm gonna do that now. Over my chair. Also try not to show you my room too much. It's both my work at home and my craft room, so there's that. I don't know how much you get to see, but hold on. Is there a better way to do this? I didn't really plan this out too well, so yeah, that's probably the best we're gonna get to do. This is gonna go by so much faster. Okay. So again, I did a seam all the way around to attach the bottom tier of this 3-tiered skirt. And I'm just gonna be finishing these seams so they're naked when this garment is washed. That's not a great look. It's going to be fraying a lot, so the serger seam is going to allow it to also have a nice finish, and 2, it won't be like fraying like crazy when I do wash this. Okay. But I'll be honest, whenever I use a serger machine, and when I'm going like around in a circle, I'm always a little scared that I'm not gonna close it right, but we don't work on fear here. We just do it. So let's just do it. Okay, this is gonna be a little loud though, so just letting you know now. I'm just making sure that like I'm getting everything else out of the way. There's like, whatever. I'm almost done with this. Yeah, you can probably see like stuff falling. There's a blade on here. So I'm just trying to, sew it to the edge, but if some of them cuts off, it's fine. fall and hurt myself. Okay, so now that is nice. The next thing I need to do is, it's just really important whenever you're making handmade clothes or clothes from home. You know, you don't want it to exactly look handmade, so ironing is very important. They call it pressing. In the sewing industry or in the fashion industry, I think they just try to make it sound cute and nice, but it's still ironing. Now let that warm up, and then I'm going to press along this. So right now, like, well, you can't really tell because it's a really busy pattern, so whatever. I'm gonna press all the way around this, and then I will once again take it to my regular sewing machine and do a stitch. And you know, like when I'm wearing the dress, I'm gonna be stitching it down from the other side, just so like it's not like doing all this mess. And you'll be shocked, like, you know, when you press down a seam, it stays pretty good. Oh yeah, I didn't mention I'm using cotton voile fabric, which is extremely light, 100% cotton. It's beautiful. It's kind of more appropriate for your like spring, summer, you know, you want something light and airy. So I was going to go on vacation with this skirt. That was a couple months ago, like during the summertime. But that's okay, you know, like I'm trying to make clothes these days that I feel like I will wear more than one season, that I just want to keep for like a really long time. And also too, I think this dress has I think it's gonna be elasticized, but it has a really nice waist detail, and it's elasticized. It's nice. So because you know, sometimes I fluctuate in weight, so I feel like this is gonna be a piece that I'm gonna be able to keep for like a good long time. I feel like I want you to see less of me and more of like what I'm doing. This fabric situation. Whoever's doing the hearts, thank you. That's really nice. Yeah, did I? Oh. I'm just trying to make, I was like looking underneath to make sure that like I am pressing everything in the same direction. When I'm doing a project, I kind of like to basically kind of narrate what I'm doing. If you haven't noticed. Only when the camera's on me, not when not when I'm alone, like completely, but it's just a good habit to get into, to press your stuff. But honestly, like, do you, if you're making anything, use your rules, you know? The only thing I forgot to do, which is no problem, I will press this, and then I need to take out the basting stitches that I had in here. The basting stitches were I put in so I could gather the bottom tier of this dress to make it fit with the mid tier, but those need to be removed. Oh, I see my mother. Hi, Mama. I won't say who she is, but she's here. I'm sure she of course, you know, she's my mom. Of course she subscribed to me. She's probably like, what? She probably got the subscription notice because like I said, I have not done a live in like well over a year. I've just had too many excuses not to be on a live. And I was like, you know what? F it. I'm just gonna do it. Okay. I think I keep underestimating how long this one stitch is because I'm like, aren't we done yet? Also too, this fabric, like even trying to demonstrate things to you, it's like so chaotic, which is something that I love about this fabric, but trying like when I see it on camera trying to explain things, I'm like, nobody can see what you were even talking about, so it's totally fine. It's also probably not the best fabric for like a multi-tiered dress because I think usually when you have like a, oh, sorry, my back. When you have a dress with like many tiers, I think you kind of want people to see the tiers, but this, it's fine. I don't care. I like it. I'm gonna wear it regardless. And you probably noticed this. It's my pressing ham. It's a great tool to press or iron your seams, like, you know, especially if, you know, you have curvature in the seams, but honestly, I kind of like to use it, which there's like probably a light curve here, I guess, but I just like to use it for darn near all the things, so. This is probably like after I press this, I'm not gonna make you sit here and watch me take out the basting stitches, but this is probably where I will bid y'all adieu. It's been already 30 minutes, right? Okay. So, but I'll just show you where we're at. So, where's the, well, whatever. Was trying to find the little sheet I had of like, you know, to show you what I'm making. Oh, here it is. So the True Bias Maeve skirt, the long version. So where I'm at is I've basically got all the 3 tiers now. Again, you really can't see where the tiers begin and end because it's such a busy pattern, but I love it. I think it looks cute. It's busy. All right, well, thank you for coming along for this ride. I will not be a stranger. I will be making more lives, more randomness. Yeah, but thanks for joining, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye, y'all.